Hi, I'm Elsa, and my true hope is that this presentation is just a silly conjecture and we get a bid granted to us for automation of repetitive processes. However, I think that this is where book smarts meets street smarts. Here's an example of the attack vector that we're describing.
Hi, bro, let me in.
Wow, that phone call did not sound particularly normal.
What a relief we have help with social engineering attacks. Automation and hyperdimensional security has made things so much better.
That's why we need solutions that are measurable as goals. We need enhanced situational awareness and decision making, which can be helped by AI and ML integration. We can streamline business processes, especially in terms of reading IoT data. This all helps us assure a greater sense of cybersecurity. In this example, the area under the curve is where it's normal, but where the cybersecurity solution I'm proposing would use ML is in the combination of these anomalous detections that would have otherwise gone probably or possibly unnoticed by the main character here, the main decision maker. But thanks to this model, he would be able to know at his fingertips whether or not he should allow this gentleman access to the building or not. The real problem with post-quantum cryptography and AI is that post-quantum cryptography relies on random number generation, and we all know that there's really only pseudo random number generation. And also, if we were to attempt to use higher dimensions to make higher keys, that means that we still have a problem, because as we see here, higher dimensions and higher keys only means that it will drop off the internet. The internet cannot handle this size of keys. The other reason why it's even weaker now, and I'm talking about lattice-based cryptography, but this could apply to any of the cryptographies that I've seen or that we've seen publicly so far, is the fact that now that we have AI in combination with ML, and we soon will have quantum, it is much easier and faster to discover algorithms that can help us narrow down or whittle down the set of numbers that we need to sift through to find the answer. This is a simple Python program that shows you that had I used this simple program, I would have only had to check the areas in the green, and I would have found that peaking point quite easily without having to spend time sifting through the red spaces. So problem statement number 2 is about AI. When AGI or ASI will exist and how that will be is still up for debate. I do pose this question though, as Homo sapiens, did monkeys have to worry about us learning how to swing on vines for them to understand, or for us to understand that we were superior intelligences? No. So why are we waiting for the ASI or the AGI or any AI to show us that they can solve math problems the way we would solve math problems? I think that that's a little bit ridiculous. And the other real issue here is that they might lock us out of our own encryption methods before we figure out how to keep them safe, right? So we need to stay steps ahead. And it will also prove to be impossible, I believe, in this case, to predict what a heuristic or an algorithm or even a mathematical model that is created by an advanced intelligence would look like for us to even be able to understand it or even know that it's there. So that is why we need to solve for the value of random numbers. And I propose that we use a stream of digits that is created through the reading in of IoT devices, and the only way to decrypt is if it falls in the area under the curve. We have an enormous market size. I don't know of anybody else that is approaching these problems in this way, and I do think that we have a huge opportunity to develop real metrics that can help us make sure that we're meeting the needs of the general population and government offices and other places such as hospitals. This is the revenue model. Do people even know that nobody's coming to save us from quantum attacks the way they did with the SHA-256? I don't know that everybody knows that. This is our proposed solution. We do plan to rapidly iterate. We are very ready to dive in, and this is how we intend to use the funds. This team is compartmentalized purposefully. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out.